kids, and welcome back to the I Got One podcast, the only podcast certified by the American Dental Association.
9 out of 10 dentists agree.
And my teeth are chewy. I got one. Chewy teeth.
Oh, I think
that might already exist.
No, I think they exist. They're right here on the video. Join us on YouTube to look at my chewy teeth. I am your host, Johnny Christmas, here today with
Jaku.
Again?
Yep,
Again.
still here.
And today's specialer guest,
Mark Kikta.
Tell us something about yourself while I continue to chew directly into the microphone.
As the 5-star review told us not to.
Yeah. It's not gum, it's gummy.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I mean, my teeth do not support putting these gummies on for a very long period of time, so that is something interesting about myself.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I guess interesting is a subjective term.
Of course it is.
You need dental glue.
Yeah, these are very weird. These, if you're watching at home on youtube.com/warpworld.
Or at work.
I wouldn't recommend watching the podcast at work, but your call. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what to do. These teeth were sent to me by a fan by the name of Beaches who just sent them to me.
Sure.
They are really tasty.
They're actually pretty tasty, and they're gummy teeth, and I don't know what to do. We'll figure out what to do with them.
Eat them probably, but...
Yeah, eventually. But there they are.
You should give them to your lemon.
I'll put...
Where is like? Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's up there.
Yeah. He's doing pretty good.
I don't want to touch him.
Sure.
He doesn't look nice anymore.
Yeah, he's got to make you that money. He's got less than another 11 months.
We're going to put teeth on things. This does, like, because they're sticky, it does enable us. Like, now there's a magnetron with teeth.
Another Megatron. Oh, man, they're just getting more powerful. There's more parts now on here, too.
Who's that dog that needs parts?
I mean, yeah, that dog needs the parts. How does this podcast work?
This podcast works not like this.
No.
This isn't working. We are all very famous local entrepreneurs who come up with hundreds of business ideas a day, which means we can't possibly enact all of them. And thus, we have to give them away by law. And so that's what we're doing here, fulfilling our legal obligation of dispersal of business ideas. Mm-hmm. And that's how that works. So you, the viewer at home, can go ahead and take those and run with it and make a business and send us shirts to a P.O. box.
Or beans.
Yeah.
Bean
Okay.
dip.
But you won't take pants still?
No.
Okay.
Beans.
All right. So, or beans to a specific P.O. box.
P.O. Box 18301, Chicago, Illinois, 60618.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You just rattle that one off. So, that's all out of the way. Who has got one?
I got one, kind of a topical one. Gummy Dentures.
Okay, what are you going to...
So I came up with this idea while I was trying to fit these on my teeth, and it didn't work very well.
Okay.
And so I figured that if you made them wider, you could have a snack while you're wearing your dentures.
Okay. And, like, I guess it's kind of like the one-time use contacts in a way.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, if we can do this for the optical... vertical.
Why
we can
can't
do this
for the oral.
Exactly.
You have gummy optical?
Well,
what?
No,
we have one-time
contacts.
used contacts.
Oh, all right.
So, one-time used dentures.
To me,
contacts are chewy.
yeah. To me, it makes sense for these dentures to start as like hard candy.
Yeah, I could see that. As the boomers start to die out, then we start moving more into like the gummy.
Well, because old people like hard candy?
Well, no, because
are they all butterscotch flavored?
What's the point of dentures? Like, I know, like some dentures you can eat with, some you can't.
Sure.
But for a lot of people, they eat with their dentures, and so the idea is if it's gummy, it's not different from what they have already.
True.
You have dentures because you're gummy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're too gummy, and you're like, I need to fix this with some tooths.
It needs to be a hard candy that lasts like 8 hours.
That's a very good point.
So then by the end of the night, instead of taking them out, putting them in the cup, and putting the Alka-Seltzer or whatever in there. I remember that 90s commercials.
It wasn't Alka-Seltzer.
I know, but that's what it looked like. You got the, whoa, wow. I got one, silent phones.
Phone round?
Silent phones. No, so
very professional.
So at the end of the night, they're gummy and you just chew them and swallow.
That is a great idea. And then we can have different flavors. Like,
you can make them, yeah.
Like, remember Airheads?
Yeah. Mystery flavor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Airheads were both gummy and hard.
That's true.
So yeah.
there's like
they
a
age.
gummy center, and then as you eat and suck on your
dissolves,
dentures
it
through the day,
dissolves.
We're like the strips of taffy, right?
Yeah, it was
No.
kind of like a taffy, but
yeah.
Yeah. So like it was really hard. Like if you hit it, it would shatter.
it could.
But if
yeah.
you chew it, it was chewy.
Yeah.
And I was mistaken. I was thinking of warheads, like like the hard candies
Yes.
with like the sour inside.
center.
Yeah.
But these could have that too.
Yeah.
They could be sour inside, and that's how you know that you're getting to it. You're like, oh, my dentures are wearing out.
Oh, it's like an inside out lemon.
Yeah.
Oh no, the right side in. Okay.
Right side in. Yeah, it's
except
like a
like the
lemon.
inside's still sour, except with the lemon. Once you get to the rind, that's when you stop.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what I meant.
So yeah,
And also dentures. Yeah, denture. You ever taste dentures? They're awful.
no,
I've never put them in
Put
my
anyone
mouth.
else's?
no.
No.
It's like we.
Hey,
Like
knock it off.
you're. Like you ever like when you put on someone's glasses, you're like, let me try your glasses.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you never were like, oh, let me try your dentures.
No,
Like I'm gonna put them in, and you're like,
Yeah, I've never done
I'm
it.
Mark. Like you never did that.
I can see people doing it for sure. I'm not judging. I can see people.
Yeah,
doing
but they
it.
always taste like the inside of someone's mouth.
I don't think I was ever given the chance to.
They taste like old man's mouth.
I think that's what it is. I was never given the chance to
I'm
do
not.
that.
Okay,
I'm more concerned at how you know what old man mouth tastes like.
because
Well, it's like your mouth, but older.
you never had like
Oh, okay.
grandpa's like, give me a kiss, give me a grandpa kiss, and he's like, oh, because he's like senile and forgets
Yeah,
that
my
like there's
priest used
different
to do
kinds
that.
of kisses. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I was raised Catholic, so
yeah. Yeah, topical
fine.
humor.
Topical
Very
humor.
political.
It's fine.
That's fantastic.
The Pope says it's fine.
yes.
All right. Denture teeth that start hard and go soft throughout the day and just dissolve. I think it's practical. It's I don't see anything wrong with this.
No, great. I got one.
All right.
Speaking of things,
Fast
for,
rounds.
speaking of eating.
Oh.
So we got breakfast for dinner, right?
Yep.
Everyone does breakfast for dinner. Everyone
carrots.
loves Brinner.
Yep.
Like who doesn't love Brinner?
Yeah, fried carrots. Got it.
Sure. Like whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. We have breakfast for lunch, right? It's called brunch.
Yep, carrot sandwich.
We got breakfast for breakfast. It's called
carrot.
breakfast.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So we're done. We got that breakfast is taken care of. We got to move on. It's time we started rolling out dinner for breakfast. Right?
Okay.
So it's like steak, maybe some broccoli, some French fries,
Some carrots.
but you eat it before noon. Some carrots, yeah, for sure. Dinner for breakfast, like a good hearty, like a roast turkey, like you would roast a turkey for
Right.
breakfast. That's
Okay.
your. Give me some. What are some other common dinners? Some meatloaf for breakfast.
Meatloaf's the big
see
one.
that.
Ribs.
Ribs.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
Definitely got to get
ribs
some
for breakfast.
I feel like I've done that in Chicago, though.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah,
sure.
So soil.
but nobody calls it anything.
that's
Yeah,
true. What
We
would
need
you
a
call
word
it?
for it. We need a word for it, and you got to serve it with like bottomless mimosas, and then
because we got brunch, right? I see
Yeah.
where you're going.
and
I see
then
where
that'll
you're
get the people on board.
But I feel like mimosas is a brunch thing, so maybe bottomless whiskey.
going. Yeah. With
Oh yeah, because you have a whiskey with your steak.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
whiskey.
bottomless whiskey for breakfast with your steak. Dinner for breakfast.
Or your ribs.
What do we call it?
Or your soylent,
Breakfast.
I guess.
Drinner. What do you?
Drinner.
Drekfast.
Dinner.
Drekfast.
Din past.
I feel like anything starting with DR is going to just like it sounds too much like dreadful, like something that you would dread.
That's ridiculous.
Grenfast.
I think you're thinking too hard about it.
I may.
Drake. Yeah. All right. So
Drinfast.
that's my idea. It's dinner for breakfast. It's time that we started, and then we'll move on to we'll have dinner for lunch,
Right.
and then we'll have that, and then and the lunch isn't real anyway.
Oh, we
so
could also
they
use
just
the word
ignore
supper.
lunch.
Supper instead of dinner.
So supfest, Brepper,
Want-
Brepper,
Brepper. You want to go for some Brepper? That's not that bad.
I'd do that.
Yeah, Brepper.
Brepper.
Brepper. All right, Brepper. Good. We got that sorted out. Bottomless whiskey,
I feel like it needs pepper.
steak and broccoli, some French fries,
Carrots.
carrots. Good. That's mine.
That's good.
All right. Cool.
That's really good.
Man,
Yeah,
okay.
all right.
That's a fast one.
We're cranking these out. Who's got one?
All right, I got
You're
one.
up.
What's the number one issue with cell phones?
Oh, when you pee on them, they
die.
They die.
Yeah. What's the second worst thing about cell phones?
The new ones don't die now when you pee on them, and so then your phone just perpetually smells like pee, and you got to hold up to your face, and it's like and you forget,
Pee on my
and you
face.
forget because it's like in your pocket, you know, and then you like it rings and you hold it up, and you're like, hello,
Yeah, and
I forgot, and then you don't remember to wash it later because it's in your pocket, and
you don't have the jellyfish.
and right, and
Yeah,
then you don't
so-
have the jellyfish to be like, oh no, it's because I got stung.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, additionally, another problem with cell phones is the battery. It always dies. All right.
That's true.
They don't last long. So why not just, I don't know, make a battery that's 200% battery capacity?
We could power it with the electrolytes from the urine.
You could do that. I was thinking the nerds at
Like
NASA
potato?
figured this all out with battery capacity.
Yeah.
Increase that.
So your idea is just a battery that holds more?
I said it was a fast
Is your
one.
phone just dying? All right, good speed round.
I said it was a fast one.
Speed round. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, really? Probably, like, objectively the best idea that's ever been on this podcast. Like, can you think of something the world does need more than batteries that can hold more power? I think that's...
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good work.
Good work. We
Really
got 3 ideas.
way
in 4
too, like,
minutes. Good job, everyone.
abuse the nerds at NASA rule to the just optimum degree. Just yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got one.
All right. Nerds that.
A thing that makes life easier on like a daily basis.
No, sounds expensive. Sounds expensive.
No, you do nerds at NASA until it's efficient.
Got it.
Until it's efficiently produced.
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing here.
What am I doing? I'm coming up. These. It's on my list. I got ones.
Yeah, it's Steal Jaku's idea. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. What?
All right.
Speed round.
Fair point.
What do you got?
Chest hair transplants.
Whoa.
Slow down, buddy.
Where is this hair coming
Right out
from?
of the gate.
Where's this hair coming from?
Look, right? Everything is old as new again. And so
No, wait.
No,
How does
hold
that
on.
apply?
Let me
at
get
all?
through. Let me get through my pitch first. Right? Like, so, like, that was a big thing in, like, the 60s and 70s was all that chest hair, right?
Sure.
And, we don't really want to go the whole Merkin route for the chest. So as that becomes new, you can take facial hair, put it on the chest.
That's a very, like, I know that usually we attribute, like, lots of chest hair to the Greeks and the Italians.
Sure.
But, like, if we're talking, like, 60s and 70s, like, that was a very Merkin thing.
No, Merkin, not like American.
Merkin.
No. Like Merkin.
Right?
Bit of both.
Yeah. A Merkin.
I got one. Red, white, and blue Merkins.
Red, white, and blue chest hair.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So, but you're talking transplants.
Yeah, like take the hair from the head,
Uh-huh.
put it on the chest.
That would be some weird chest hair for me. I'd have to brush it, and it'd be curly, and it'd be drapes.
You could straighten it. You
could braid it.
It'd be drapes.
You look like Chewbacca.
Yeah, I would look like Chewbacca. I guess I'm not seeing a downside to this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like have Thor braids down your chest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'd braid it. Can you make Chewbacca noises?
Yeah, but I get a cease and desist when I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Are we on Disney Plus yet?
We're not.
Okay.
They keep not returning our calls, but I keep calling.
Oh, I thought you just get absorbed. It's like the Borg, like Disney just comes and now Disney owns you.
Well, I figured I'd speed this process up.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
assimilate.
we're ready.
Hey,
We're
we'd
ready.
like to assimilate, please.
Put us on Disney Plus. We'll be the first podcast on Disney Plus. Probably bring 100
Yeah.
people.
All right, by the time you're listening to
It's a
this,
hell of a subscriber base edition.
you might be viewing this on Disney Plus. We are the only podcast with video, so
Well, 360 video.
sure, yes, with 360 video, that does put us. I mean, that's right. Like Disney has
That's
Avatar,
That's
like they're all about
360 more
cutting edge
video
3D.
than any other podcast.
That's true.
359,
Who knows?
358
No,
actually, because
360 times 1.
Well, does it really depend
They
on
have
like the
height and width. So that's 2 of the 360 dimensions.
I don't know.
We have the other
There's at
3,
NASA.
right? 358. Okay, so back the chest hair. Back to the non-Merkin implantable, transplantable chest hair. You have to take it from your own head, then.
I don't think you have to, but I mean, especially in the case of Jaku, that would just be glorious.
It would be, yeah. But you could, that's the thing, is I could sell some of my follicles to someone that wants red chest hair.
Oh, and because it's natural, so for you, literally, the carpet wouldn't have to match the drapes anymore.
Yeah.
With your drape.
Dog round. Dog round. All right. I got one. It's a thing that lets the dog know that whatever noise you hear is okay.
All right. It's a hired like a pseudo burglar service where it's not really a burglar, but it's somebody who does randomly break in just to make sure your dogs are always on the ready and hopefully understand the difference between burglars and regular idiots.
I like it.
Talking like a dog red teamer.
Yeah. Dog, you got to come up with one.
Dog idea.
This is how dog run works.
Yep.
There's no explanation. Go.
Dog idea. Go.
Hats for dogs,
All right.
but only cowboy hats.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Done.
Nailed it.
Good dog
Good
round.
dog round, everybody.
All right.
Okay, so did you have anything else on the chest hair?
No, I think we covered it pretty
Okay,
well.
yeah,
Well,
it's pretty.
I always wanted, like, I've thought about it because they have it for beards and mustaches and stuff.
Do they?
Yeah.
What?
And they,
yeah.
they take it from your back and stuff, but they could take it from your head too.
Ew, that's different hair.
It is. It is different
You
hair.
get that wispy.
Well, like
Fu Manchu.
like yeah, if I did it, it'd
Yeah.
be pretty great because then I'd be like the old Chinese guy from Gremlins, you know, like don't feed it after midnight, and it'd be like, yeah, look at me.
Yeah, oh, and then everyone would listen to like what you have to say and just assume it's sage advice because you look like that.
Yeah,
I mean, you open up this entire third party market too. I mean, you could do some real cool vertical integration to throw some business terms around, selling people's hair.
the other thing is I only have to do like one top layer here because it all just flows down.
Right?
So
Oh yeah. What could we use like dog hair? Could we get animal hair transplanted as a mustache?
I'm not a scientist, so I don't know if like dog
What
hair
do you
would-
say? It's
would
your
bond.
idea.
I think we could. I am not a follicle scientist, but I feel like we probably could.
You're not a master of the follicular arts.
No, but we could sell it on onlyanimals.com.
Oh yeah, we could.
Oh yeah, legal, totally legal. Show me the law. Show me where it's illegal.
Why can't I sell my dog's hair?
Where sell animal hair?
Yeah,
I mean, you can sell beef.
you can
Why can't you sell hair?
That's fair. Sell wool.
Wool is hair.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will correct me on that.
Someone will tell us no. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You could set up a whole dating service that's just people with those transplants too.
Oh,
Like, because that's going to become like a fetish. Like people with like weird hair
yeah.
transplants.
Oh, you got 3 different types. Let me see that.
You can, yeah.
Exclusively
people
target the
will
furry community.
Collect the different types
Yeah.
and be
Oh.
like, yeah, I got sheep
I
on
mean,
my back.
Why stop at chest hair? Why not just put these follicles anywhere? You could be Chewbacca.
That's true.
Oh, you put them on like the palms of your hands,
Yeah.
and you could like rub things.
Well, you can do that too if you just masturbate a lot, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog round.
Dog round.
Dog round. All right. A device that mutes a dog.
Come on, you already did that.
No, this is different.
Okay. All right.
This is a device that you can trigger.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't shock them. It just mutes their vocal cords.
I'm going to retroactively use the one I just had about transplanting dog hair into people.
Okay, that's
Come on,
fair.
dog
That's fair.
round.
A dating service exclusively for dogs who bark to kind of chill them out.
Well,
What?
no, I think maybe you get one that doesn't bark and then it learns from it. Otherwise, but the reverse could happen too. Is
Oh, that's
now
a
the
thing. Yeah, where like if you put to train dogs, they'll put new dogs with dogs that already are trained, and the newer dogs will like learn from the trained dogs. That's a thing. That's a good, inadvertently good idea.
All right.
Nailed it.
Fantastic.
Good dog round. Cool.
Very good.
Good.
Another
Two,
good
two dog rounds.
two
in a
dog
row.
rounds.
All right, and we have removed the dogs. There's no more dog rounds. We've maxed out per episode, so that's cool.
There could be a dog.
They're been put back into the dog machine to have new dogs made out of them,
Yep.
and we'll see how that goes next week.
Dog Machine, episode 2, season 2.
Speaking of dating apps,
Sure.
we haven't had a dating app in a while.
You got one?
I got
Except
one on
that
that.
we probably you got one.
I got one on
Okay,
that.
well I got one first.
All right.
and then you can got one. My got one. It's a dating app for straight edge folks. So folks who they don't drink, they don't do drugs, and for various definitions of what the drinking and drugs are. But just generally, you're straight edge people. So generally, like straight edge people, like you got to date someone else who's straight edge, or it's going to be a big problem. It's like being vegan. Like it's you have to have the same lifestyle. It's rough. And so if you're looking for other straight edge people, how about a dating app that's just all that? And sure, sounds easy enough. It's all in the name. I'm going to call it Dry Clean Only. Is that
Drycleanonly.com.
Dry Clean Only dating
Yep.
app for straight edge folks?
Sure.
Drycleanonly.com. Yeah. Flawless.
I mean,
flawless.
there's farmers only.
Right.
Like, yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I know dating sites have like sections for you to be like, yeah, I smoke, I don't smoke, sort of thing. But
Yeah.
you have to weed through those, and you can set filters and stuff. But you know, people weed through it, and some people don't fill it out, so you don't know. But at least this site, like the premise is, nobody here does that. So
Yeah. Right out of the gate.
Right out
you know
the
what you're
gate.
getting into.
There's-
Dry
yeah.
Clean Only. Yeah.
okay,
I could get down with that. Especially, I was on a date last night, actually, and it turns out that the individual was a gluten-free vegan, which did not match with the steakhouse that we got set up with.
Oh, and was that one of the apps where they like also pick the location where you go on the date? Is that
Yeah.
how you?
Yeah,
Like,
it was a.
That
It's
seems
a
like a
service.
massive flaw in that company's plan. Like, that's a very obvious flaw.
Yes, they've just undergone a class action lawsuit because apparently they were not actually matching people, and they were just picking 2 people at random and telling them to go on dates.
Interesting. And did they have an in with like the restaurants too? Like, were they getting like some side money by recommending them?
I'm not sure. I think they were just
think they
Googling
were.
stuff.
I think
Didn't
they
we
were.
have that idea?
I feel like we did.
I think we had that idea.
I think we did. We're have to check.
Tell
the
them to
spreadsheet.
send us a shirt.
Yeah, or we're gonna be part of this class action lawsuit.
Yeah. I mean, did it like they were matching people? Like it has
I mean,
to be
you were
like,
going on dates. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I want to know what end of their bargain that didn't actually get held up.
It had something to do with they were saying that there were people who were actually matching you up, quote unquote matchmakers, but
Yeah.
there never were any, or they were just random people who said, okay, I guess these 2, we're going to send these guys on a date because they haven't gone out yet.
Yeah,
Or they have gone out, but we forgot. And that actually happened to me once where I went on the same date with somebody. I was like, yeah, not so okay with.
Nice.
do you know any
Yeah.
of this stuff beforehand, or is it
No,
completely
they
blind?
give you a paragraph about the person and a first name, and that's it.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Photo, no photo.
No photo.
Okay, and then like just hey, you got to find Mark.
Yeah, it's super awkward.
It's inverse Tinder.
Wow,
Yeah. Not a fan.
That's weird.
that's interesting. Okay, well, I got one that's kind of similar to dating.
He had a dating app, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, it was just
sorry.
kind of on that line, but
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
guys already did that, it was matching people based on a series of restaurant choices.
Yeah, I believe we did have that one. Because I remember talking about like vegetarians and vegans.
No, you know what that was? That was where you as the restaurant would pay to not be listed in the like vegan.
Right.
You would to pay to not be recommended to vegans.
Right.
So as to keep
and gluten allergy people and
certain types of people from
not that
your clientele.
Not
That's
that
a
again.
really great idea.
It was the total inverse of what we're saying.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, we didn't have that. We had that. No, it makes sense.
Yeah, you get a questionnaire, I want to go to Steakhouse A. Unless they pay us, we don't get to say their names, right?
Yeah.
So,
You have to
or
like
B or
prove
C.
you were there too.
Yeah.
And that you got something. Because
Yeah.
like if you look at literally any dating app, it goes like, oh, I like travel and trying new foods and going to new restaurants. I'm like, oh yeah, you and
Everyone
literally everyone else on the planet. These aren't personality traits.
I
This
quote
is
The Office
just being normal.
incessantly.
I quote,
Oh.
yeah, love sriracha. Like that's not
Rewatch Office all the time.
you. Yeah, great work. This
Yeah.
is I mean, it at least lets you know that
Must
this person
love
has
dogs.
Must somebody's been dating.
No,
Yeah,
that's-
must love
yeah.
dogs, and then they have a picture of, or their profile picture is just their dog. It's a great one. Yeah, it's like, oops, sign me up.
Yeah.
At least they're broadcasting, letting you know, like, hey, if we're dating, you're pretty much just going to be hanging out with my dog all the time.
Yeah.
So you better like this fucking dog.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I like the ones where it's their wedding photo.
Oh,
And they've like blurred out just the bride's face or whatever. I mean the
when you're
the
Oh, they're the
husband's
bridesmaids?
face, not the
Oh.
bride-
I thought like you're looking at
The,
Dan Knapp's-
look, it's
Yeah, you're
there's
curious.
no
That's
lines
fine.
anymore. It's
Yeah,
all come
There's
on,
two
come on.
brides. There's two brides.
That's what and they blurred one of them out.
Yeah.
because it wasn't for them, and they're like looking for dudes.
Yeah.
Wasn't for me. Tried it.
Saved it.
Tried it. Thought maybe getting married would save our relationship. You hear that a lot.
Turns out it still can produce a kid.
Yeah. We agreed that after 2 years, if neither of us was pregnant, we would try heterosexuality. I don't know. Let's see how that goes for producing genetically children from our own genes.
But no, I think for your idea, like it needs to have that person.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is like this, whatever you were using isn't actually doing that. And
No.
the demand's probably there. And that's the problem is that they don't have enough customer service reps to go through all the matches.
I mean, they should, based
They
on how much
should.
they charge.
What I really think what it was a classic Jaku scam.
classic Jack.
It's just like, oh, we tell them that we've got a team of professional
Massive nerds.
people with masters in matchmaking from Warp World University who personally handpick your dates, and it's just an algorithm one of Al Gore's rhythms.
Well, we got 2 hats with names, and we pull one out. Handpicked.
It's an algorithm.
Handpicked.
Mm-hmm. Handpicked.
Oh.
That is an algorithm.
Yep.
So yeah.
It is a biologically enhanced, true neural network based
Well, it's
algorithm.
not. It eliminates the sterility of computers, and it actually has a human being who looks and handpicks.
I think that's going to be what we're going to be seeing through 2020 and 2030 is just this emergent market of sterile computing, biological computers.
So I think taking your idea to the next level too. So you can have the computer filter certain things. That's a given. You don't want the customer service rep, whoever's doing this, to go through all this stuff.
No.
Require a DNA sample as well from all of the people. That way you're not matching up potential brother, sister, or cousins. Additionally, you can match people with the best genetics to.
Who are you?
Have you ever seen Better Off Ted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
just watching that.
That's a great show. But obviously, the genetics thing, people can get a little iffy about that. But
Sure.
but
I like giving away my DNA. It's all
yeah,
right.
I mean, mine's out there. It's all over the place. Like if you look around, it's like Jackson Pollock painting.
Is it here?
It's right there. It says Epic Fans.
There it is. Those are hand-picked Epic fans.
Yeah, handpicked, no algorithm.
I think they are. Don't you have to manually type those
I
in?
do
it's-
type those in.
There they are.
So with the genetic side of things, so like that reduces the amount of matches that you're going to get just if you just go with related, like at a basic level. You could go advance and take a pro route with it where you're like, yeah, they got to have these genetics and from these areas because people could lie about that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the mark of a good product right there is where you can have a base package and a pro package. Mm-hmm. Looking at you, Apple.
Yep. So yeah, I like it.
Would the pro package actually have professionals?
One could only assume. Or meant for professionals.
Yeah, right.
We can leave it open.
That's fair. So this isn't dating related, but it kind of is.
What isn't?
It's an instant flower / gift delivery thing. So basically you go to the website and you set up like important dates and details about the people on these dates, like calendar dates. And it's a last resort sort of thing. So like you set all this stuff up ahead of time and then it's like you come home and it's your anniversary and you forgot it's a one-click app thing. You open the app and you're like order and somebody hand looks at the list. It's like, okay, they got to get a gift for their wife or loved one or whoever. They like this, and that, and it needs to be there in an hour because we're just going to say it was delayed in the mail, but we're going to send a courier over right away. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, so like you could be at the middle, like you're coming home from work and all of a sudden there's a gift for you and you're like, wait, what? Oh, shit. And they're like, did you forget? No, it's on the way. It must be delayed. And then the person apologizes for it when it's delivered. Like, oh, we're so sorry. It was delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Amazon now could easily roll this in.
Right.
It kind of reminds me, I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but of stories of people who are hired by Japanese companies who exist only to be fired.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, but for your relationship.
Yeah.
Like they're like scapegoats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
What?
professional scapegoats.
Oh, yeah. So then you can even have someone you can like call and yell at, like
Where's
in the presence of your spouse.
package?
What do you mean? What do you mean it's going to be another hour or less?
It was supposed to be here, earlier today.
It's supposed to be here a week ago. Today is our anniversary. How could I forget that? I know because I always remember that.
That's why. It's why it's the password on my PC.
Is it?
No.
But, it could be.
Yeah.
I guess that could be another idea. Is a password manager that only sets passwords to important dates in your life.
I'm going to pass
That's
on that.
suspect.
Pass.
Yeah, that's
Pass on that.
pass on that password.
Either-
That's a tough one.
How about alcohol that already has electrolytes in it?
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole problem with alcohol is it depletes you of electrolytes, and that's why you got a hangover and crap.
What about
Why aren't we just adding them in?
That's fair. We could also
That's it.
take out the part of the alcohol that depletes you of electrolytes.
Oh, the alcohol.
The alcohol.
Yeah. And then you could do dry clean fun.
Have you ever heard of?
That's, oh yeah. That's just Kool-Aid. It's
That's just Kool-Aid.
it's Kool-Aid with electrolytes. It's Gatorade.
Yeah.
That already
I
exists.
thought Gatorade was only if you got bit by an alligator.
There is a sober bar where like it's for sober people to go on dates instead. And it's like a super ritzy cocktail bar. Like it's very nice inside, and they make cocktails, but they're all alcohol free. And
That's really cool.
There's no alcohol anywhere in the place. It's a sober bar, so that already exists. So
Well, the
they
dating
owe
site
you a
could
t-shirt.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if dry clean only, they would recommend that place as a first date.
That's perfect. And then
How's
you
that?
could use the .fun GTLD and just have dry clean .fun.
Dry clean fun. What
There
a
you go.
great name,
Man.
Dry clean only.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
We got any reviews to read?
We could. Let me
We should read some reviews.
read
We're reading some 5-star reviews that you, the listeners, have left us on our iTunes. If you haven't already, go on over to iTunes. Create an account if you don't have one. It's super easy. It's free.
I hope by reading these on the air, more people will leave reviews. Because we need that. There's actually not that many reviews. They're all 5 stars.
Yeah, I think we had like 1 star at one point, and like that guy, whoever you are, get out.
Yeah,
The
who
jackass.
does that?
Yeah.
Who leaves a realistic review?
Yeah. So yeah, if you leave a 5-star review, we may read it out on the podcast. We got anything, Johnny?
No.
We got one. You got to read one. You got to read one. Read one that you read last time. I didn't say we're not going to repeat them.
Okay. Here. This is from Not BM, which is good.
Not bowel movement.
That's good. Yeah.
All right.
Good. I'm into that. They
Not,
say
not a shit post is what it is.
yeah, that's it, and it's not. They say I'm listening right now.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Hey.
How's it going?
Waving to you
like it.
kids.
This is live, right?
Yeah.
It's live-ish. To us, it's live.
Right,
Yeah.
it says right here, I'm listening to right now.
That's creepy. Yeah, fine.
But I got one.
Oh.
Hats
Uh-huh.
for hats.
Oh. Hats for hats.
Hats for hats. Nobody's thought of that. Hat on a hat.
No, TF2 thought of that.
Why do hats have to do
They
all the
did.
hard work of keeping you dry? Why can't we get hats for our hats to keep them dry? It's just not fair.
That is true.
There it
I
is.
feel like there's a logical fallacy there, or a flaw there.
No.
What's going to keep that hat dry?
A hat.
Another hat.
You put a hat on it.
So we approach critical mass of hats.
Eventually, you are wearing tall enough hats that they're above the clouds, and that top hat's not getting wet.
Or you end up with a hat that you don't care about, and then that's one that's on top. Like, shit rolls uphill.
What happens
as
when the
they
hats
say.
go through the cloud? Then the hats get wet.
Sounds like a nerd at NASA problem.
Yeah, there's a NASA. Get rid of clouds. I got one. No
more rain.
More clouds.
Just
Yeah.
maybe when you wear the hat, it doesn't rain on you.
Oh, that's a good point.
Somehow it shoots a laser up into the sky and disintegrates the cloud in that area.
Don't we have that
And we
already?
can power it with those batteries from the nerds at NASA.
We got the Megatrons for that. I bet you that would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw 200 watts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of these.
Yeah, throw a bunch of watts into that. Wear that as a hat, and it's just gonna evaporate all the water coming at you. There was a proof of concept umbrella that I saw that was a wireless umbrella, and the idea of it is that it would shoot up wind at a high enough rate to make the water like spit out.
That's kind of cool. How did it work? Or how well did it work, I guess?
The power was not there.
Yeah.
It would last all of like 10 seconds essentially because that's going to take a lot to do and you need a big gust of wind. But it would be cool.
I feel like for 10 seconds, though, that could get you from bar to bar if you're bar hopping.
That's true. It could get you bar to bar, at least from the bar to the car.
Yeah.
The taxi.
Taxi.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Or
Uber. The Uber's fine.
Okay.
We talk about Uber all the time, like Uber 4. I got one, Uber for rain.
Uber 4. It's the fourth incarnation of Uber.
Well, listen, like there's places that don't have enough rain, and then there's places with too much rain.
Mhm.
So we could pay for the rain to go there.
Uber for rain.
Yeah. Literally drives the rain.
We should just have Uber rounds every time an Uber goes by.
Oh my God. I mean, every
I
car
got
could
one.
be an Uber.
Uber 4. It's because the original Uber trilogy is done. Uber 4 is the gritty reboot of
Yes,
Uber.
I like it.
Like, I don't know how, actually, Uber's pretty gritty already.
That is
Yeah.
It's
it
just
is.
taxis. It's just taxis again is what Uber 4 is.
All right.
I gotta
With
read
less
this
oversight.
one.
Okay, one
This
more review. Let's
one
do it.
more review. And I gotta read it because it's from Quintopia, who
Sure.
like is
Shout out
hands
to
down
Utopia.
like our most vocal fan on the Discord by far. Here's a simple yes or no question. What was the best idea of season 1?
Oh man, didn't we do a review episode for this?
Yeah, we already determined what the best idea
Yeah.
was.
How dare you?
So he goes on to answer his own question. So
Yeah.
that's good. Yes.
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 Yes was
Yes.
Yes was a great one.
But I think that due to the nature of American corporate culture, what with many managers inviting criticism from their subordinates and not holding that against them, the American market for yes men will be very quickly saturated. In order to survive and grow, it will need to branch out to countries known for a long-standing conformist and hierarchical corporate structure. Yes men will be very valued in a place like that. Japan, for instance, and for the company to make sense there, will need to change the name slightly. When they want to strongly affirm something, they say hi.
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 So here's the idea. Once Yes Men has the North American market penetrated to complete satisfaction,
Oh yeah.
head to the Virgin Territory of Japan
The wordplay on this.
and pop a hi men there.
Oh my god.
Is it too easy?
That's amazing.
What?
That is
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Like, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
There's it's very well thought out.
yeah.
And I think we were just talking about
He's
that.
right with the word be hi men.
I feel like when the Yes Man idea came about, like I was already picturing Japanese people working in this industry.
Mhm.
Just because when I think of like business suits, I always just think Japanese business.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Sure.
There's a certain like stoic, like
hi man.
stone faced. Absolutely.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Isn't what's the Japanese word for like person or man? Isn't it guy?
I don't know.
I think like, or maybe not.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
thinking of like gaijin. Is that
Gotchin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's man.
does it be like hi guy?
No.
Hi guy.
Hey guy.
What are you doing over there?
It's South Park.
Keep doing that.
Oh, all right. I think that's gonna be it though for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a great episode. We had a lot of good ideas, a lot of great ideas, and no bad ideas, and 2 dog rounds.
We had 2 dog rounds.
If you like the dog rounds, leave a 5-star review. If you hate the dog rounds, leave a 5-star review. Hopefully you see the pattern there. Again, you can check out this episode on YouTube at I got one or warpworld.youtube.com. That'll
Yep.
take you there.
Right.
We got the Patreon. You can get your name on the board. It scrolls throughout the episode, so you can get your name if you're a Twitch streamer or have an online presence, or use your screen name too if you want. Doesn't have to be your real name. So get some plugs there. Super cheap. Yep, right there. Let's see. We got so that's Patreon. We got the Discord at discord.warp.world. Come join us, chat with us.
It's a weird place.
It's a
Do it.
weird, fun place. People post memes. It's good times. And yeah, you can find this episode you found any other episode where you found this episode. But more specifically, igot.1 is the domain.
Yep. And Guy is Japanese for Chinese.
Oh,
So it's a service that allows you to outsource your Japanese work to China, and it's called Hi Guy.
okay. Sure.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Thanks
That's
so
the
much.
last one I got. Thanks, kids, for watching and listening. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.